coming up. Let's do it.
What's going on, you guys? It has been 2 weeks since I've uploaded. Oh, wait. That's me. That's weird. It has been 2 weeks since I've uploaded. Wait. What is up with this freaking... What is up with this artwork? We got Trumpster hung up. And guys, I drew that. I definitely drew that. See? I drew that. No one's gonna believe me. What's the point? Anyway, I should be uploading a lot because it's summer. What sense is made? I'm lazy, okay? And ideas, they're hard to find. But thank God, the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Phil is coming to the rescue. Yes, we're going to react to a Dr. Phil video. Before anyone watching gets mad at me saying, you clickbait in the title. It's not clickbait. It happened in Dr. Phil. Just watch until the end. Now let's go.
Son is possessed. An exorcism
Here we
is
go.
necessary.
A violent 12-year-old.
He was screaming, so I busted his butt.
And then dropped him in the gravel.
No, sir.
A desperate father.
He
No,
threatens
sir.
to burn down the house.
You have no respect.
He is terrified.
No respect.
It looks like bullying because
Because it is. You get in his
Dr.
face
Phil
and say,
put his foot down.
How this works?
That face, though.
You've come to the conclusion that
He
it's
just
demonic
calm all of a
possession.
sudden.
Because that's a pretty atypical decision.
At 2.5 years old, he began exhibiting traits. There was the stacking glass around his mother's neck, point side up.
Jeez.
And if she would have turned, I mean, I caught him in the middle of it. I felt the energy shift, and I woke up and I caught him in the middle of it. And but there's been more things like that. There's been want to,
you know what?
There's been several other incidents along the time.
Okay, well, let's go back to that first one. At 2.5, you
He
say
named one
he broke this
incident.
glass ball, and you say he was putting this around your wife's neck, pointed edges towards her neck, so if she turns, it could have injured her seriously.
Yes, sir.
Obviously not good behavior,
No,
dangerous behavior.
it's really
but
good behavior.
How is that behavior demonic?
You're a freaking
I don't know everything about
Doctor?
demonic forces. First off, I know enough to understand. I've just like any man.
That's a good cough.
I have a past. I've come to know
That's a good
Jesus
cough.
in the last 4 years. I
Good for
try to do my
him.
best to walk hand in
Good
hand
for
day in
him.
and day out. A lot of the things I'm reading that I've read, he sees the demon in his sleep when he closes his eyes. He showed his mother pictures of what he sees before. He drew her a picture once upon a time. And
What does that mean?
I heard
Once
him make a
upon a
comment
time.
about me putting things in his head about the demonic possession. I wasn't the one who brought it up that night. When it happened, when I walked into that room and it happened, I walked out of that room, told my wife to come in with a video camera, walked out of that room, and went and called somebody I know
2018.
to ask questions.
so before he told you that somebody was in his head telling him to stab the whole family, did you or did you not tell him that the devil will get him whether it's
Oh,
daylight
no.
or dark when
No,
he turned
no.
off that light?
No, I did
Because
not.
you were angry with him because he did something that you didn't.
No, I did not.
I made a list of the reasons that I could discern from what you said that you thought he was possessed. And one is that he placed glass near Jen's neck and right around her artery. That
Yeah,
he
we're
spoke
aware.
in a raspy voice. This is making mommy pretty.
Right.
Eyes
my light
glazed
just
over, filmy look.
Look looks like a lizard, like when a lizard licks their eyes for moisture.
Yeah.
Oh, they do that all the time. They lick their eyes
And
all the
reading the
time.
Bible stirs up the spirit. What do you mean?
Well, I've gone in there and prayed over him at night whenever he's sleeping, and he's fast asleep, and he gets real uneasy. And then I stop and I leave.
Look at the timeline to kind of see how this has progressed. And I've gone back, because you said at like 2.5, some of these things start showing up. So I've gone
Do your
back
psychology,
to age 2
Dr. Phil.
here,
Get going.
and this is when you guys break up.
I would say probably 4 to 5 is whenever I was more not around.
This is when you say this is when you were more absent, and grandfather dies. Okay, he starts preschool. He gets a
depressed.
diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome, and he starts medication and therapy. This is when at
There it is
school he
again.
starts cursing, kicking,
Yep.
hitting, biting his sister, and running away. This is when he starts seeing some really difficult behavior. And I'm saying the likely result here is confusion and self-blame. Confusion happens when people that supposedly love you start hitting you, and they start to blame themselves. This isn't opinion, this is reality. Kids have a way of figuring out how things are their fault. Okay, now we get to 5 or 6, and now you're in and out of his life, okay? So this is when he starts trashing the house, he's acting out, he's defiant. After your visit, he's running away, he's kicking, he's hitting, he's
It's the
biting.
dad.
Problem is, he's now getting bigger and stronger.
The dad's fault.
Again, he's blaming himself. Okay, DCF is involved
Oh.
because John spanks Jack. The police are called. He
DCF.
draws a picture of the devil. He steals a teacher's purse,
Oh,
knife,
geez.
steals jewelry, money, smashes a bedroom window twice, threatens suicide with these glass shards. You stop spanking, and you say, oh, we're not going to do that. We're going to consequate other ways. Let's try something else. Likely result here is depression, rage, self-blame, and he's starting to feel
Fortnite
marginalized.
rage.
And I'm saying marginalized because now it's not
Dr.
just
Phil,
you
the
guys.
vocabulary.
He's alienated the teacher. He's stolen her purse, and so he's not trusted at school now. He's just now 9 or 10. You two get together, John and Renee. John gets back involved in Jack's life. You all have this custody arrangement, and he winds up with a black eye. He gets a diagnosis of bipolar 1, conduct disorder, severe, ADHD, borderline, intellectual functioning, placed in a psychiatric facility, and he's on 12 different meds. Okay, he rides his bike out onto the highway into traffic hoping he gets hit by a car.
That's a little extreme.
Likely result, again, depression, but now we're getting the beginning of learned helplessness.
That's a good camera shot of Dr.
Learned
Phil.
helplessness is when
Vicious.
you begin to perceive you don't have any control over anything. You can't change what's happening to you. So now we're at age 11 or 12.
Why do I have like this smile?
You say he's possessed.
I
He's
should get
placed
rid
in a
of that.
psychiatric facility where he is today. Right now, today. Okay? He threatens to burn down the house and the school, threatens suicide, grabs a knife, holds it to his chest, vandalizes the classroom because he doesn't get what he wants, punches his grandmother in the face, and sees demons. Jen says it's hard to give consistent consequences. John spanking him. Likely result, marginalized, rage, self-blame, and a complete misfit. This is headed nowhere good. Logical heterostasis and needs to be in neurological homeostasis, which is balanced. As you've been trying to get him to a qualified neurologist who can do these things, well, that's going to happen immediately.
Thank you.
We'll get that done within 48 hours. Okay?
Thank you very much.
We'll do that right now.
Another GG by Dr. Phil. They got help. It's gonna be okay. And that's it for this time. I don't know why I look high or drunk, but see you guys in the next video, fam squad. The cringy outro returns.